So so I don't have any investing advice on real estate, so I would just pay my mortgage for that month.
Okay.
And insurance, what I would do, um, pretty much check all bases level of my coverage from making sure I have enough life insurance for me, my kids, my family. Make sure all my property is thoroughly property covered with insurance. Because I hear they have the fires and everything shot up. And then I get the best coverage there. Then also the medical. I make sure I fill in the gaps on my medical insurance just in case if something I get sick or ill. So I don't know what that would cost, but I'll probably try to spend. I think if go get like a term life at, let's say, a $2 million term life, might cost me $300 or whatever. And then if I go ahead and get the medical one and I upgrade to, like, I think it has different levels, right? You have the bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum, right? So I go to the platinum, which might cost me 2000 a month. Right. So now I got like 2,500 left to spend. I go ahead and get some probably the best dental vision coverage. And then also make sure my kids have the, plans for them, pretty much have them overload the IUL for my kids for it can grow for them like a supplement retirement plan.
Mm.
So I would maximize my $5,000 with throughout the broad using different plans of insurance and making sure I'm fully protected. And then I also go talk to somebody that's smarter than me and see what I'm missing in the insurance field and try to also get a gap that I probably didn't even think about since I have this extra funds. And then once we get into the stocks, and since I'm diversifying, since I already said I'm going to invest the 5,000 to NVIDIA, I will go ahead and still do the NVIDIA, put 5,000 there, let it sit and let it grow. Or I would say, okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and be more conservative. If I'm not trying to make money, I just want to make sure my money is not lost. I will go to what we call a Vanguard ETF. It's two of them that I could choose. One would be called the technology one, but it has a higher risk. And that one we also gain at 23% interest per year. It has been showing. Or if I'm type of person saying I don't want to take any loss at all, I would go to the S&P 500 index funds ETF. And that way it gives you a gradually consistent over the last 25 years, a 9 or 10% gain. And so I just look at where you are, your circumstances, your tolerance of loss and risk, and decide where you want to do with that. Entrepreneurship, um, depends what you like. I mean, this is time for you to go on your passion, and if you have an opportunity, I'm not gonna say you're gonna lose it, but if you want to lose it and the money just dropped in there, at least you gave it a shot. Whatever that passion is for you that you want to do and created a business, as it going to sales, or if you want to go ahead and you want to do a retail, or if you want to go ahead and open up a barber shop, whatever that is, that's the opportunity to do it now because this money is not affecting your household funds and it's not affecting what you normally bring in. So now is a chance to also go ahead and enjoy and treat yourself. So I would tap in all four of the rise, the real estate, insurance, stock market, then entrepreneurship, and those manners. And like I said again, this is why I'm here again. As far as we brainstorming the real estate, I can learn something. I should have done something different with my money, but my lack of knowledge in that, I would have still been a consumer as on the buyer side and pay my
Mhm.
mortgage. That's what I would do if $20,000 just dropped into my
Yeah, I love these answers. They are so good, y'all.